Greetings you all, and welcome to the study of Business and Data Analytics. Business and Data Analytics is a newly introduced paper in the CPA syllabus. In our today's lesson, I'm going to do an adumbration of the CRISP DM framework. The CRISP DM framework. Now, learners, the CRISP DM framework is a model that serves as a base for a data science process or project. And CRISP stands for cross, CR stands for cross industry, this is cross industry standard. S stands for standard. All right. CR stands for cross. I stands for industry. S, this S stands for standard. All right. P stands for process. DM stands for data mining. Cross industry standard process for data mining. It is a process for data mining. So what is data mining? Data mining is the process of extracting and discovering patterns in large data sets. Data mining is the process of extracting and discovering data patterns in large data sets. All right. So, candidates, the CRISP DM framework, I've said, is a cross-industry standard process for data mining, which is a model that serves as a base for data science. Data science. What is data science? Data science. Now, data science is the field of study that combines domain expertise, programming skills, and knowledge of mathematics and statistics to extract meaningful insights in data, meaningful insights from data. In other words, data science is a process of finding anomalies, finding patterns, finding correlations within larger data sets to predict outcomes. And using a broad range of techniques, you can use such information to increase revenues, to cut costs, to improve customer relationships, to reduce risks, and so on. Data science. And one may ask, what's the distinction between data science and data analytics? Because remember, our subject is data analytics. What's the difference between data science and data analytics? Now, candidates, while data science focuses on finding meaningful correlations between large data sets, data analytics, on the other hand, is designed to uncover the specifics of the extracted insights. In other words, data analytics is a branch of data science that focuses on more specific answers to the questions that data science brings forth. So, data analytics is a branch of data science. Is a branch. There are many branches of data science. So data analytics is one of the branches. So learners, in this lesson, I'm just doing an adumbration of the CRISP-DM framework, the cross-industry standard process for data mining. And I've defined data mining as a process of extracting and discovering patterns in large data sets. This CRISP industry standard process for data mining is a process model that serves as the base for a data science process. It's a process. It is what? It is a process. That means there are steps or stages or sequences or phases in the process we are calling cross-industry standard process. Cross-industry standard process. It is a process. And within this process we have sequential phases. Sequential phases in the cross-industry standard process. There are sequential phases. And these are the sequential phases, the phases or the steps, all right? The phases or the steps. It has various steps which include one is business understanding. Business understanding. The second phase is known as data understanding. The third phase is known as the data preparation. Data preparation. Number 4, modeling. Modeling. Number 5, evaluation. Evaluation. And lastly, deployment. Deployment. These are the phases in the cross-industry standard process. 1, business understanding. 2, data understanding. 3, data preparation. 4, modeling. 5, evaluation. 6, deployment. Now I'm going to briefly explain the 6 phases, starting with the business understanding. Business understanding, candidates, involves understanding the business domain, being able to define the problem from the business domain perspective, and finally being able to translate such business problems into data analytics problem. first understand the business. Define the problem from the business perspective. And there are various activities that take place in the process of understanding the business. Then number 2, data understanding. This involves collection of the necessary data and their initial visualization. It involves summarization of data in order to obtain the first insights, particularly and not exclusively about data quality problems. Understand the data. Does the data have any missing outliers? Find ways of understanding the data. And there are various activities that take place here. The third phase is known as data preparation. Data preparation, on the other hand, involves preparing the data set for modeling tool and may include data transformation, feature construction, outlier removal, missing data, may also include incomplete instances removal and so on. Data preparation. And candidates, there are various activities that take place when preparing data for analytics. Number 4, modeling. Modeling. And typically, there are various methods that can be used to solve the same problem in analytics, often with specific data requirements. And as the first step in modeling, you will have to select the actual modeling technique that you will use. You may choose techniques like decision trees. You may use techniques like neural network, neural network, and so on. Modeling. These are tools, techniques that can be used to solve the problem. Step number 5, evaluation. Evaluation is the next phase. All right? Solving the problem from the data analysis point of view is not the end of the process. It's not the end. When you come with the technique, that's not the end of the process. Why? Because it's necessary to understand how its use is meaningful from the business perspective. In other words, does the solution obtained, does that solution help meet the objective of the business? Because remember, in step number 1, we talked about business understanding, and it may be important, it is important at this step to come up with the objectives of the business. So the tools that are developed here, does the tool help meet the company objective? So that's very important to carry out evaluation. Then lastly, we have deployment phase. Deployment phase is the integration. At this point, you have the integration of the data analytics solution in the business process, which is very critical. The integration of the data analytics solution in the business process, we know, is the main purpose of the deployment phase. And typically, it implies the integration of the obtained solution into a decision support tool. Decision support tool. All right? You integrate the solution into a decision support tool, because we know the purpose of analytics is to extract and discover patterns in the large data sets so that the management can use such information in making informed decisions. So this is the cross-industry standard process for data mining. It is a process, and this process we can, in conclusion, illustrate it in a diagram. Beginning with business understanding. We have business understanding. Business understanding. We've talked about data understanding. Data understanding. There is data preparation. Then we have modeling. Evaluation, and deployment. Business understanding, data understanding, business understanding, data understanding, data preparation, modeling, evaluation, deployment. Can have the arrows. It's a process. This is a process. This is a diagram to illustrate the cross-industry standard process for data mining. And that effectively brings this lesson to an end, where we have done an adumbration of the CRISP-DM framework, which we've said is a process for data mining. We've defined in this lesson data mining. We've defined data science. We've highlighted the distinction between data science and data analytics. Then we have briefly described the 6 phases in the cross-industry standard process for data mining framework. Number 1, business understanding. Number 2, data understanding. Number 3, data preparation. Number 4, modeling. Number 5, evaluation. Number 6, deployment. In closing, we illustrated the CRISP-DM model using a diagram, which you can see is a process that flows from the first phase, which is business understanding. The second phase, data understanding. The third phase, data preparation. The fourth phase, modeling. The fifth phase, evaluation. Then lastly, the deployment phase. So that will mark the end of the lesson. And as it is our tradition, I'm going to give you an assignment. Assignment: define data mining. 2. Using a diagram, describe the CRISP-DM framework. Thank you for attending the lesson. I hope to meet you in our next session. Goodbye.